good, the music during the startup, but it always gets flagged up as copyright even when it's sort of rights enabled, so probably because it's not rights enabled for video on demand, so it's fine while it's live, but then afterwards it's an issue. Hello, hello. Yeah, I changed my settings slightly since the last time. Turned out that my gamma was turned down way too low. You know when it says like, turn it down until the image on the left is just visible? I thought there were two images. So, I turned it down until the one in the middle was just visible. I didn't realise there was one at the far left. So, that was a bit daft. Anyway, yeah, so this time I turned it up until the one at the left was just visible. So things should look a little brighter now, which is good. Also, I've limited the frames per second from the refresh rate of my monitor, which is 144, down to 60, which should give me a more stable frame rate, and it does. This morning's stream, I say this afternoon's stream. I don't start streaming in the morning. I should have started at 12, but I had various technical issues. I had to restart the computer just after I'd set everything up. And then the stream didn't appear to be coming through onto Twitch, so I actually ended up starting about half an hour late, and so I had to run about an extra half an hour past what I normally do, which means that I took my break between the Twitch stream and the YouTube stream later, and so I'm starting this stream a bit later as well, so sorry about that. That's one of the reasons that I don't schedule this stream to start at a very specific time, and it's just when I've recharged my batteries after the other afternoon one, because a person has to stop and eat something and get a bit of a break sometimes. Right, so what we're doing. So yeah, I visited this nice sort of butter-coloured spot on a otherwise white moon, and I've scanned the geological signals on it. And so where are we going next? We've done 4A, 4B and 4C. Where shall we go next? 4D, of course. Mais bien sûr. Oh, it's doing that again.
Landing gear retracted.
For some reason the cockpit noises is sort of not on until we go to Super Cruise. We may end up starting with the Movada as well. That's what happened last time. So we've got no engine sound. We'll see what happens.
Frameshift drive charging.
Normally you get the cockpit audio signal to tell you when your mass lock's gone off, but this time it didn't make a noise. There we go. So that's fixed the problem with the sound in the cockpit, and we haven't got a Movada yet, which is good. I think once you're properly into Super Cruise, it's not likely to happen. It's only when you're going from Super Cruise out of Super Cruise, or from not in Super Cruise into Super Cruise, that you get that issue. Ah, yes, so I need to put the game music back on because I had it turned off so I could listen to something else earlier on, but for the YouTube, going too fast again. Odyssey. Right. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. No, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do.
Surface scan complete.
Okay. That'll be a little better. Get something to listen to. Give the game a bit of atmosphere. Alright, let's go land. This is just a fairly plain looking high albedo ice moon, isn't it? We had some nice ones this morning. We had a nice pink planet to land on, which was kind of like a nice cherry pink colour. More like cherry blossom pink, actually, to be fair. But then we had another pink planet which was a bit more frozen mince kind of colour, which wasn't very nice. Not even mince, even more like sort of meat slurry. Anyway, so yeah, there was that one. There was that nice sort of white planet with sort of golden butter yellow colour freckles on it, where we landed in one of the buttery freckles. I ended up falling into quite a number of deep canyons. In actual fact, it was not what I had intended. Oh, but the glare from the monitor onto my face.
Orbital flight engaged.
You know, having me face on the Twitch stream kind of feels like it's a good idea. Having it on the YouTube stream, I'm not 100% sure on whether it actually improves things. If people don't like it, I'll take it off. And if people do like it, I'll keep it on. But you'll have to let me know. This one has a look like as though it's made out of whipped cream. Like it'll just hold the impressions of the canyons and the craters, but not quite. It starts to sort of return. That's the sort of look that it's got. That's why it reminds me of whipped cream. Well, a new version of the Market Connector. I just installed a new version this morning. How many new versions they're going to bring out in one day? Come on, guys. No, I wouldn't like to download it now. Remind me later. Yeah. Hold on a second here. Remind me later. There we go. Oops. Came back to focus on this window before I realised that's what had happened. Busy those people working on that must be. I mean, it's great and all, but I'm in the middle of a stream. I can't be downloading and installing a new version of EDMC, sorry. I'll have to wait for next time.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm sure it's marvellous. But I'm kind of in the middle of stuff right here. Oh yeah, sure. Come on. Oh, it's one of those, is it? We'll just hop over here. There we go. We just need to sit down and get out. And then get our first footfall. .08 G. Pretty floaty. What do you call that? Apple white? Not quite green enough to be apple white, is it? More like apple blossom. Right. Well, that's all 4D really has to offer. So we did 2 on all its planets. We did 6, we did 5, we did 5 on all its moons. Did I say planets, not moons? Anyway, we haven't done 1 yet, and 1's got a number of landable moons. The nearest thing out of that group is 1A. So we'll go do 1A.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So the last 2 recorded videos that I've put out on Fridays have not been Elite videos, you will have noticed. They've been other gunship videos. I've been enjoying playing with the gunship, so I'll put out a couple of videos on that. The next thing I'm likely to put out videos of on Fridays is I might as well focus on finishing my Let's Play Skyrim. When I say finishing, I mean getting it up to date, in as much as I've got recorded videos that need editing and putting together and putting out for my Let's Play Skyrim series. So even though they haven't been particularly popular on YouTube, I would like to get them out. And the other option is to maybe make some videos of a new game that I just installed, which is the Try a Total War Saga game. Again, because these live streams are the stuff that I'm currently doing in Elite Dangerous, which is, you know, Odyssey exploration. So because I'm anyway got the video of the live stream available, there's not really anything to put out in terms of a recorded video on a Friday, so I might as well do something else in terms of recorded videos for a little while at any rate. Unless, of course, I come across something worthy of a video sometime when I'm playing when I'm not live streaming. But since recently I've only been playing at the weekends when I do stream it, that's not likely to happen. Okay. Well, one's actually got some nice rings there, and I might want to map it from further out actually. Just come down a bit here. I'm gonna map one first instead. Normally I like to get the rings a little more on a line. So they don't get in the way of the scan. I also like to scan them. Yeah, I thought I'd hit the inner one.
Surface scan complete.
I need to hit the inner one. There we go.
Surface scan complete. Surface scanned by 50%.
Passable, passable. Okay, this could be it, this could be it.
Surface scan complete.
I love it when a probe lands right where I want it. It's like a plan coming together for Hannibal. Right. Now let's deal with this moon. Oh, it's a small one. Not all that small though. Just looks small because we're quite a long way out. I wonder, can we do it with two probes like that?
Surface scanned by 50%.
89%. You kidding me? I can't see which bits aren't covered either. There we go.
Surface scan complete.
Ooh, this must be... yeah, fumaroles and geysers again. Fumaroles and geysers. Right. Well, that gives us something to scan, doesn't it? Let's get down there and scan it. Let's see what kind of activity we've got. It's quite small discrete pockets, isn't it? In general, let's see. This area here looks the most promising, I think.
Orbital flight engaged.
It's interesting how the areas are mainly low-lying but not entirely, and like you've got like a little sort of splash running into that crater over to the right there. Oh, it's like somebody's spilt water and it's just running. Right, this bit here looks promising. Side of that crater there. This moon looks a bit like Cheshire cheese that's been left a little too exposed to the element.
Landing gear
Scatter
deployed.
rocks indeed. Have we got enough rock-free room here to set down? Yes, no, maybe, no. Apparently not. Lovely. Okay, so this time I'm just going to go straight out in the SLV and then we'll hop out to do the first footfall once we find the first geological site, I think.
Low gravity warning. Drive assist off.
Okay. Looks like we've got plenty from the get-go. Yep, we're right next to one. That's what this is. So we're too close here. Don't think the turret's deployed yet. I've got to get further away from the ship for that. Hold on. Hop up in the turret. Motorized gear. Iron. Full of iron. And we're looking for a fumarole. But I did say we'd hop out and do first footfall. I don't want to forget. It's like a grand day out. Except instead of Wensleydale cheese, it's more like Cheshire cheese when it starts to go yellow at the edges. For me, a fridge and a pair of skis, that would just make it perfect, wouldn't it? Not a fumarole, that's another geezer. I can't hear the gun. Why can't I hear the gun? There are definitely sound bugs. These will have to be reported. And what was that? That was just some carbon. I've only got 18 shots left. But we'll use them before we... I think we've got something else over here. It's not going to be a fumarole, but we'll go see what it is all the same. just a bronzite chondrite. Well, I think 18 bullets should be enough to blow up the bronzite chondrite. We'll see what we've got. Nickel, sulfur, nickel, carbon, carbon. Okay. There's something else over here. Go. What this crystalline fragment's going to be attached to? A fumarole or a geyser? It's a fumarole! Okay, the waterized fumarole has been found. Aha! And we're out of ammo. So we'll synthesize some more. What am I doing? That's not, no, yes, that. So the ammo restock. Sulfur and phosphorus. No, it's not letting me fire. It should let me fire. I've rearmed. Nope. Still won't let me fire. That is a bit worrying. Try firing directly from the turret. No, it's not letting me fire from there either. That should not have happened. That should not have happened. Well, there is a workaround here, but if this should prove to be some kind of persistent bug, that's not good. It does seem to get a lot bigger once you blow it off, doesn't it? And look how huge it is compared to me. Look at that. Just look at the size of it compared to me. See that? It's a lot bigger than you used to imagine them, isn't it? But I used to imagine them being like roughly the size of a football. Instead it's like the size of an armchair. Anyway. Okay, I appreciate why I can't pick that up and just put it in my backpack. The sort of chunks that you get off the bronzite chondrites and the metallic meteorites and stuff, them I should be able to pick up by hand, especially on a low gravity planet, because you know they're the size of a melon. Whereas that, like I say, is the size of an armchair and made out of rock and wouldn't fit in a backpack. I could just roll it back to the ship. Right. What have we got? Nickel. Oh, there's a bronzite chondrite nearby. Where's that then? We'll see whether the guns have been fixed not. No, they haven't. I still can't fire the guns. The SRV dual repeaters are not firing. No. No. Right. I'll do this the awkward way. I really hope once I've gone to Super Cruise and landed somewhere else, that if that doesn't fix things, I may log out and log back in again. See if that fixes things. But yeah, don't know what I'm looking at those chunks for. There's nothing I can do with them on foot. Carbon, sulfur, iron, carbon. I can pick the sulfur up now.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to... What's up with me?
Cargo scoop retracted.
Right, time to get back to the ship. It's almost a sort of a warmth to the light from certain angles, and then from other angles it seems quite cold and white. Right. Okay. Let's see. It was 1A. And we've done 1 as well. So next would be 1B.
Landing gear retracted.
And we'll be able to see if there's geology on 1B as well. Be able to see whether the guns in my SRV have been reset once we go to Super Cruise. I'll have to report that as an issue if it repeats, but it'll take a while before I can test it really, unless I deliberately fire the guns dry just to test it. Which of course, if this was officially a beta test, I would do. And since officially it's not a beta test, I don't feel obliged to do. But yeah, if firing the guns on the SLV dry and then restocking the ammo with synthesis doesn't allow your guns to fire, that is a bug, and it needs looking at. But the first thing to do is to see whether, once we've come out of Super Cruise, that bug persists. One of the slightly annoying things about when you've got a video of with a particular bug demonstrated in the video, that there isn't a method to use the issue tracker to put a link to the video for them to use that as evidence to show the bug, because a video is worth 1,000 pictures, and they allow you to show screenshots to demonstrate a bug, but sometimes you really can't demonstrate it with screenshots. Like audio bugs, for example, can't demonstrate them with screenshots, can you? But a video would demonstrate an audio bug, but they don't seem to have a way for you to say, look, here's the URL for a YouTube video where you'll be able to see the bug. And there you go. Especially since you would imagine that they are wanting to encourage people to live stream the game, then they would acknowledge that there are a number of people live streaming the game, and that some of those live streams are then made available as videos, and want to use that utility to help them improve the game. Well, there's no geological activity here. Having said that, we can still drive around until we find something to shoot at, or even try shooting at nothing just to see whether the guns have been fixed. So I'm gonna land and get the SRV out and see what's what. I think that's the best way of dealing with this. Oh, right, this is interesting. So this is mainly white, but we've got some greenish blue patches, sort of that ice blue colour, and we've also got them sort of grass stain coloured patches. That sort of yellowish green grass stain celery kind of colour. Let's head for the grass stains. Right up.
Orbital flight engaged.
Hmm. Interesting. The closer we get, the more it looks like optical mixing. And we've got more blue areas, more bright sulphur yellow areas that we're just mixing together to make what appeared like a grass stain colour, but in actual fact it's not optical mixing. Yeah. Still interesting. I love colour chemistry, it's fascinating. Valency states and everything. Whee. Oh yeah. And I get a photograph of that. We'll start with this. Sometimes it takes a little while. Come on. There we go. I took them both one after the other, even though I had two goes many seconds apart. Right, next. You can change views. Oh well, never mind. I'll just oops. Ideally I wanted something that didn't have the asp in front of it. Wasn't quite working the way I wanted. I wanted to use undercarriage camera and then detach from there. Let's have another go at it. Right. What's the undercarriage camera at? Right. Okay, that'll do. Right, let's find a place to sit down then. Yeah, and as we get closer, sadly we get that desaturation effect where the beautiful colours just sort of disappear and we're left with something a lot more drab. And the beautiful colours are always just off in the distance.
Lighting gear deployed.
Alright.
Low gravity warning.
Get far enough away from the ship to shoot. But if there is something nearby to shoot at, and it looks like there is, may as well go and shoot at that, or attempt to. Driving around on this sort of cool colour. I like this colour quite a lot. As you can no doubt tell from the colour of my logo. Right. Yay! It works again. Okay. Super Cruise fixed it. There we go. Nothing we need, right? Nothing we need. No, nothing we need. A lot of sulfur and some chromium. Let's try this one. Carbon, iron and sulfur. Nah, don't need that. Oh, well, we'll just head back to the ship, I suppose. Just before we get back, we can have a little run around on the green ice. See, this bit's all yellow. Loving the colours, loving the colours. Didn't quite mean to land on top of the scarab there. So there are the guns, look. Never really been up here and had a look at them. Is it strange that after so long of having space legs, that's the first time I've actually jumped on top of my SRV? I'm glad I picked this spot to land on. It was quite fun. Oh yeah. Pardon me. Man, the nights are really drawing in. Right. That's 1B. And next 1C.
Landing gear retracted.
So I think next time I play or something, I will endeavour to fire the guns dry, reload them and see what happens. I want to do it right now because I mean I just reloaded them and it'll take rather a long time to get through all that ammo, so I might as well wait until I'm nearer to
Engage.
empty before I give it a go, eh? Oh, pardon me. I don't think I slept too well last night. I already throttled back all the way.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Right, need to figure out how to do this local chat business. I mean this squadron chat. How do you do squadron feed internal statement? Wait a minute. No, after realising we were third on the combat leaderboard, that's because it's been flagged. Right, How do you do? Right, so how do you do squadron chat? I need to look into that. Need to find somewhere to drop off my exploration. Nope, that's gone to local, not squadron. How do you do squadron chat then? No, that's for the system. I need to look that up. I need to look up how to do squadron chat. Hold on a second. How to do squadron chat Elite Dangerous. The voice recognition's not great. It's written how to do squadron shot Elite Dangerous. I will amend. Chat. Probably all within 3 days, 11 hours. Yeah, I really need to look at somewhere to get to drop off my exploration data to help. Cycle through tabs. Various chat channels. Macy's direct message system in the same star system. Squad. Yes. It is. Commands. Channels. /S, there we go. /S, got there in the end. Right. There we go. Ah, right. I don't want to go back to the bubble to do it, I tell you that. I wonder. Just have a little look on the galaxy map then. With the DSSA array, what? I need to reread that. The DSSA array should always be a spot close. Stations are better since you don't lose out on data prices, but every point counts. DSSA array? What's the DSSA array? Deep Space Support Array. Deep Space Support Array. Oh, not the slightest bit tautological, right? well, I need to find out where it is. When we finish with this system, we'll have a look, see where the nearest place to hand in is. Right. Spelling like Francis Bacon, eh? Right. Pinged you in Discord with a map. Alright, I need to open Discord then. Again, luckily I have my phone, so I don't have Discord open on the PC at the moment. Viernes a cena esta noche? Alright. See. How do you say I'm in space in Spanish? Don't know how to say live streaming in Spanish either. There we go. Right. Just trying to look something up here. Okay. Meanwhile, done 1A, done 1B. Mapped, yes. But I hadn't landed on it yet, had I? No, I hadn't landed on it. Or had I? Oh, I just mapped one. Must have just mapped one. This is what happens when you let yourself get interrupted in what you're doing. 1C. Mapped. I'm going to have to look on the system map now to figure out what it was that I've actually done. What is this? I think this... Ooh, what? Need your data contributions. Maybe I need to look at this on a PC, not my mobile phone. I don't think that's looking too great. Pardon me. Yeah. What are we doing? Okay. Let myself get distracted there. I do apologise. Right, you have mapped this planet. 1A, you have mapped this planet, first footfall, Grippy Gecko. You have mapped this planet, first footfall by Grippy Gecko. You have mapped this planet, but we haven't landed on it yet. Yeah. Okay. So at the moment, every now and then I've been changing the thumbnail for these live streams. What I was wondering is, do people like it that I'm changing the thumbnail and it keeps it fresh? Would people prefer if I kept using the same thumbnail so you could recognise at a glance that's what it was?
Orbital flight engaged.
That is what I am wondering right now. Looking quite grey, aren't we? Acura Proxima. Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
Right. Oh, come on. It's one of those annoying spots where you have to be bang on just to land. Don't see why, it looks fairly flat all round. Looks fairly flat all around. Right. Well, this all looks very white in an almost artificial way. Those mountains over there look artificially shaped. Like, again, it's like the ones that have just been pulled up. Bit of a shame when you see those. Like, the stuff that works great, but the stuff that doesn't work just looks really artificial and awkward. When it does sharp all wrong. And when it does rounded, it's like, hey, look, I'm doing rounded to try and not look sharp and artificial. You know what I mean? Nature's got round and it's got sharp, and it does it right. And we haven't figured out how to fake it yet.
Landing gear retracted.
Right, so that was 1C. Right. So, did 1B, 1A, 1C. Done 2 and all of that, we've done 4, so we've done 1. Right, so, you can see that we haven't done 3 yet. We haven't done 7 yet. Where's 3 gone then? We haven't done 3. Right. Where is 3? Ah, there it is.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
And the other side. Here we go. Right, I am going to have to put a light on in a second. So it's getting dark outside. Seen a lot of folks wishing people happy Sunday today. So, happy Sunday! I don't know if this Sunday's a special Sunday that people wish each other happy Sunday on, or people have just started deciding that greeting someone on a Sunday with happy Sunday is a thing. Or it might just be a coincidence. I'd like people to have a happy day every day. So once I have mapped this, I'll try and land on it first, because otherwise I might forget that I haven't done that. Then once I've got my
Surface
landing gear
scanned by 50%.
down on there, I can't see the grid lines properly. Yeah, once I've got the landing gear square, I will shut the curtains and turn the light on in here and everything.
Surface scan complete.
Couple of nice impact craters there.
Orbital flight engaged.
This one looks like shaving foam. Sort of denser than whipped cream. Just the light coming off the monitors enough to sort of wipe my entire face out in glare. Now one's supposed to adjust for changes in terms of the light coming from the monitor. Maybe once I put the room light on, it'll adjust.
Lighting gear deployed.
Okay, so just go on BRB while I sort stuff out in my room. Right. Just see whether I can improve matters at all here. Strange. In terms of the raw video footage for the webcam, it looks okay, but on the stream it doesn't, so gonna have to look in the filters here and do something with the filters, I think. It's got filters on it. Right. Maybe brightness needs turning down. No, it's not that. It's probably gamma then. That's better, I think. Let's leave it like that. Okay. Right. Disembark. So I'm going to be ending this stream just before 9. Just to let you know. I think going forward I might try scheduling the YouTube streams for Sundays. Just because I think a lot of people don't have any idea when it's going to start and don't watch it live. And they typically do end up watching it on the video on demand. So anyway, paintwork's still holding up quite well. Good. Right, that was 3B. We did want to see there. So 3B. We should do 3A next.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Now, A's not too close to the main gas giant there. So I think we'll do A before we map the gas giant. We'll try and stay in plane with the rings so that they don't get in our way when we come to map 3. Oh, and he's going too fast. Okay.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Good. Right, that's that done. Get the ring while we're at it. Is it just the one ring or not? That's the question. I think it's just the one ring.
Surface scan complete. Surface scanned by 50%.
We're doing alright here. Doing alright here. Okay,
Surface
cool.
scan complete.
Done. So that's 3A. Done. That's 3. Done. And 3C, which is landable. Not meant to do that. edastro.com gal map. Right. Trying to multitask a bit too much here, I think. Do I get rid of the this annoying popover?
Surface scanned by 50%.
What is this? No, this is not set up to work on a mobile. Just isn't. Oh. Oh. I thought I'd get it with 2 probes. But I didn't. Now I can't see which bits are mapped and which aren't. I need to get closer to it. It's still not showing me which bits are mapped. Oh, bit easier to see now. Okay, right, yes. Right, I see.
Surface scan complete.
Right. Okay. This is one of those sort of rose white moons. Sort of white and grey and pink and sort of ash coloured.
Orbital flight engaged.
Question is, where will we land? Where will we land? Might get somewhere near the end of that canyon when it sort of flattens out at the end there. Looks like a sort of saddle point, doesn't it? Quite nice looking.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay. Very good. So this is going to be where we'll be stopping for today's stream. Oops. Bit of a bump there. Funny, because I've been doing perfectly soft landings up until just then. That area in the distance looks a bit pixely, doesn't it? Might just be how the shadows are falling out, but it does look a bit weird. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. It's not like that one time I went to that really rather red planet where the mountains look like some kind of retro graphics. Gigantic square edge lines of different colours of really dark red. Right. Well, thank you very much for watching. Please, if you've enjoyed the stream, subscribe and turn on the notifications, and then you will be informed of when I've next produced something and put it online, or when I go live again, which I do typically every Sunday on Twitch, 12 till 4, and then after a short break I'm here on YouTube. But the videos for these live streams stay up, so if you can't watch it live you can always catch up later. But yeah, if you've enjoyed it, then give it a thumbs up, let the algorithm know that you like it, and it'll help you find more Elite Dangerous videos that you like from me and from other people. So thanks again, and stay safe, fly dangerous, and 07 and all that. Do, 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 do. do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.